Let's start by sitting up nice and tall. And if it helps to sit on a cushion, I'm sitting on a cushion today. So if you prop yourself up, the spine gets a little bit more length. You get some of the tightness in the hip flexors kind of out of the way. So, sitting up tall, let's close the eyes and start to relax. And let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And then open the mouth and exhale. Release. Let's do this again, but this time we'll take the head back and kind of open the shoulders, taking a breath in. Lift the chin, exhale. Let the head go, and then maybe even round the shoulders. Let the weight of the head come down. Let's continue this, inhaling and bringing the head back. Exhaling and releasing down. So take a few more of these. And as you're doing this, become more aware of the shoulders. Notice how they feel. More aware of the neck. And then let's come into neutral spine for a moment. Bring the head to center. And we're going to take the hands and create fists. Bring the fists right in front of the shoulders, the elbows close to the waist. And as you take the next inhale, we're going to go slow. Inhale and take the arms all the way up. Let there be a sense of resistance. The fists are going to encourage that. And then open the hands. Exhale, release the arms down. You can even drop the head. Take a couple deep breaths. And we'll bring the head back to center. We're going to do this 2 more times. Bring the fists in, and then inhale, push the hands up. Exhale, relax. Releasing tension in the neck and the upper back, on the shoulders. Let's do this again. Bring the head to center. Create fists close to the shoulders. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, let go. Release the head. And we'll bring the head to center. Turn the head to the right. Hold here for a breath. And bring the head to center and over to the left. Take a deep breath. And bring the head to center. And then let's lift the right ear up. Bring the head back to center. Lift the left ear up so we aren't going all the way quite yet. Bring the head back to center. And then before we go into those deeper stretches, let's take a couple of circles with the head, very small circles. So gently, just lower the left ear to the left, the chin up as you go around, the right ear to the right. Again, very gently, small circles. So we're going to take 2 in this direction, and then 2 in the other direction. And once the head comes to center, you can drop the chin, give the head a little bit of a shake. Nice deep breath. then the breath is helping us release tension as well so that we can optimize our period of relaxation. Bring the head to center, and then let's take the right ear up. Maybe fold the hands into each other with the thumb tips touching. And bring the head to center, lift the left ear. Bring the head to center. Tilt the head left and right. And then let's go a little bit more into the shoulders. So we're going to bring the hands, you can bring hands right to the front of the shoulders. If that is a little difficult, if you're dealing with tightness, you can keep the hands down to the legs. But we're going to just start to take the shoulders back and the elbows back, or to the shoulders. And then exhale, bring the elbows in towards each other as you lower the head down. So inhale, opening, expanding. Exhaling, drawing elbows in. Take a few more of these. The breath is rhythmic. For now, we're controlling it, but just for this period of movement. And then we'll find a neutral spine. Keep the hands in this way. If the hands were down, go ahead and do your best to bring them in. And we're just going to take big circles with the elbows. So hands don't have to touch the shoulders. We're taking big circles with the elbows. Rotate the other way. Release the arms down. We'll take a side bend to the right. Right hand down, left arm up and over to the right. And inhale, come to center. Reach that right arm up. Exhale over to the left. So we're only physically working on the neck and the shoulders together, but while we're transitioning to lying down, I'm going to give you an opportunity to take another posture or movement that feels good. Let's come to center. Take the shoulders up, back, down. And then let's sit up nice and tall. Rest the hands on the thighs, palms up or palms down. And then from here, you can see if there's something else that you'd like to take physically for the legs, or if you have some posture that you like on the lying down on the back, like a simple spinal twist or anything like that, please feel free. Any more arm stretches, neck stretches. And then we're going to be finding our way to a position lying down on the back. But because this is a shorter session of Yoga Nidra, or a guided relaxation meditation, you can stay seated and do this in a meditative position. Just make sure that you can relax the body, and you can, prop the hips up a little bit if you're going to be seated on the floor, so that the hip flexors aren't going to be flexed too much. So preparing ourselves to come to lying down once you've taken whatever movement feels good to you, or posture that feels good to you. And then finding your way to whatever position you're going to be in for our period of relaxation, deep relaxation, to bring the mind, the brain to a certain level of functioning. And we might even be able to get to that space which feels like you're dreaming, feels like you're awake, but you're asleep at the same time. And so we'll see where we go with our period of relaxation. So first, let's begin by taking a nice deep breath in. Once you're lying down or seated, take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, release out. So really letting this be a time where you can let go of any tension, any worries, any thoughts that circle around in your mind through the day. Again, taking a deep breath in through the nose and releasing out through the mouth. Allow the body to relax just a little bit more, feeling the arms become heavier, the legs become heavier. Feel the weight of the trunk. Feel the weight of the head. And feel the weight of the whole body. So at this time, there's no need to do anything with the breath, no need to do anything with the body. What we're doing is letting ourselves be by simply becoming aware of our existence. So let's start by bringing your attention to the breath. And notice the breath as it flows in and out of the nostrils. Bring your attention to the belly. And let's watch the breath in a very specific way, so that with every inhalation, around the belly, maybe even lower than the belly, below the belly button, towards the spine, as you inhale, follow your awareness from that region up to the throat. And as you exhale, release and watch your awareness. Become aware of the region between your throat back down into the belly or below the belly. So just watching the breath and taking the awareness up through the trunk. And as you exhale, watching the body from the throat down back into the belly. And at this time, we're going to take our awareness and go a little further and just become aware of the sounds that you can hear. You can start with the sounds as far away as possible that you might be able to hear outside of the building that you're in, maybe even further. And then bring your awareness to the room that you're in and focus specifically on the sounds in the room. And then begin to Become aware of the areas of the body that are touching the surface below that's supporting you, whether you're sitting, whether you're lying down. And at this time, we're going to take the awareness and move it around the body in a little bit of a quicker pace to really help the mind focus. And so after every time I name a body part, you can say that part in your mind as you take your awareness there and feel that area of the body with the awareness, becoming aware, noticing, becoming the observer of the spaces that will travel around. So at this time, let's start with the right hand and just become aware of the right hand. Now the right elbow, the right shoulder. Go back to the hand and become aware of the right thumb, the second finger, index finger, the third, middle, the fourth, the ring finger, and the fifth, the pinky. Become aware of the top of the right hand, the palm of the right hand, the right forearm, the right elbow, the right shoulder, the whole right arm. Now bring your awareness over to the left hand, the left elbow, the left shoulder. Back to the left hand, start with the left thumb, the first finger, or the second, the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky finger. The top of the left hand, the palm of the left hand, the left forearm, the left elbow, the left upper arm, and the left shoulder. Become aware of the whole left arm. Now become aware of the right arm, and become aware of the left arm. Let's bring the attention now to the right armpit, the right waist, the right hip, the right thigh, the right knee, the right calf, shin, right ankle, right top of the foot, the sole of the foot, the right heel, the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Let's take the attention to the left armpit, the left waist, the left hip, the left thigh, the left calf, the left shin, the left ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot, the heel, the left toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and the fifth little toe. Now become aware of the whole right leg. Now the whole left leg. Now become aware of both legs at the same time, both legs together. Bring your attention to the chest. Now the rib cage area, the front of the trunk. Now the belly. Become aware of the upper back, the mid back, and the low back. Become aware of the throat and the neck, muscle tissues closer to the ear, the front, the back of the neck, the sides of the neck. This time bring your attention to the head and just notice the area of the head that's, if you're lying down, touching the surface below. But let's just become aware of the back of the head, even if you're seated. Now the top of the head, now the forehead, now the temples, the eyes, the right eye, the left eye, again the right eye, and the left eye. Now both eyes, the bridge of the nose, the right nostril, the left nostril, both nostrils, the right cheek, the left cheek, both cheeks, the upper lip, the lower lip, the lips, the chin, the jaw. Become aware of the whole face. Now the whole head. Now become aware of the whole body, and just notice the whole body. And just by becoming aware of the different areas of the body itself has relaxed, and so has the mind. With this sense of relaxation, let's add in the purpose for our practice today. So just notice, what was it that you came for to Yoga Nidra for today? What is it that you'd like to achieve by coming into a deep sense of relaxation? Let it be a big goal for your life as a whole. It might come out as a feeling. It might have words to it. Let it be a positive statement in the present tense, kind of like an affirmation. So something simple, just a few words, something maybe like, I live peacefully every moment of my life. Now bring your attention back to the whole body, feeling, becoming aware of the whole body once again. And we're going to go a little further with our awareness and start to create sensations in the body. So this time, imagine the body is very cold. Imagine and enliven, bring to your awareness a sensation of coldness that's running through the whole body. It's almost like you can feel ice that's in place of the entire spine. You can feel coldness around the neck. Coldness all over the skin. So cold, you might even notice that the body starts to shiver. And then let's shift this and come into a feeling, a sensation of heat, feeling the whole body become very, very warm. All around the body, feeling warmth through the spine, through the arms and the legs, around the neck. So warm it feels like you can experience the sun right on your skin. Nice toasty feeling of warmth enveloping the whole body. This time become aware of feeling that coldness again. And now feeling that heat. And then see if you can experience both the cold and the heat at the very same time. Notice what that might feel like. And now come into a feeling of heaviness all through the body. So heavy, your entire body might be like a log, unable to lift up. Even if you tried, the limbs would not lift. Feeling the weight of the body, so heavy, maybe even the body starts to sink into the ground, sink into the floor beneath. Feel the weight of the body. And then at this time, feel lightness in the whole body, as if the body could start to float off of the floor. A few inches, maybe even midway, almost to the ceiling. Feeling lightness through the whole body. Now come back to a feeling of heaviness. Now lightness. And now see if you can experience both being heavy and light at the same time. This time, we're going to visualize the most beautiful natural scene you have ever actually experienced in your life, would love to experience, a place that may exist or may not exist. And so just transporting yourself to that place at this time. Maybe it's in front of the ocean or at a mountaintop. Maybe it's in a forest or a cave. Maybe in a place that would be very difficult to get to. Going to find your mind and your vision in that space. And just taking a moment to look all around you. Soaking in the natural scene, the colors. Notice the colors all around. Wherever you are, pay attention to the quality of the light. Is the sun rising? Is it setting? Is it high noon? Is it dark? Are there stars? Are there clouds? And then start to become aware of the smells in this space. What sort of scents are you aware of? And then become aware of the sensation on the skin. What does it feel like to be in this space? Is it warm or cold? Is there a breeze touching the skin? What are the sounds that you're hearing in this beautiful, magnificent space? With all the senses, just being in this space that you've created in your own mind for another moment. this time, become aware of the purpose for this meditative relaxation. You can come back to the same affirmation that you created earlier. Repeating it in your mind. And then start to become aware of the breath once again. Start to become aware of the areas of the body that are touching the surface and supporting you in your seated or lying down position. Take a few deep breaths. Become aware of the whole body once again. Feeling as you take the next few deep breaths that the whole body is breathing. And you might start to move the hands and the feet, fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. If you fell asleep, start to rouse yourself by the sound of my voice, the sound of the chime. It's very common to fall asleep. It's a matter of practice that we learn to stay awake in this sort of deep relaxation. So now just starting to move the body, move the arms, the legs, really feeling the breath. We want to feel our awareness in the body itself since we've taken it elsewhere. And really allowing ourselves to feel like we are embodying that awareness now. So find your way to a seated position if you aren't already here. And then we'll sit up nice and tall, bring the palms together, close the eyes. You can repeat the purpose for your practice in your mind once again. We'll take a breath in and out. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I honor the light in you that is the same light in me. Namaste.